Hey there, friends and enemies, Jooper here again, and today I wanted to show off a new Titan build that I have in the works that I've been absolutely loving since the title dropped with Guardian Games. I'm going to be running a Hero Nightfall with randoms to try to see if we can get over that 100k mark, see what we can do with this because I've been testing out this build across all kinds of content and it works out very, very well. I've been absolutely loving it. We're going double linear fusion rifle with Arbalist and Reed's Regret. We also got the title so we can run anti-barrier and anti overload at the same time. So I'm excited about this, and yeah, this gun, if you didn't know, it has Classy Contender on it, and it pairs Final Blows with this weapon grant class ability energy, pairs so well with Lorelei Splendor. It's absolutely unbelievable with Bottom Tree Solar Titan. It's awesome. It might be even better next season with Solar 3.0, but for now, I've just been really enjoying running this and changing it up because I know a lot of people do like to run Void 3.0 because it's new and it's hot. But getting ready for a Solar 3.0, this has me very excited. And I love to try new things like the title and see where they stand. Now, my title has one for all and stats for all. That's the PvE role that I think most people would be looking for, especially if you're doing harder endgame content, because it just works out really well in combination. And once you have it active, it can be pretty easy to keep up the perks pretty much constantly. But Classic Contender is where it's at. Again, working with Lorelei Splendor and the change to that it takes your class ability, it's just awesome. I'll have another build too where I'll be running the Warlock through, and I'll have a kind of Child of the Old Gods build that I'm very excited about as well. That's going to be like a full Void build, and instead of double linear fusion, I'm going to go with double bow there. Having the fast reload on this makes it great. Honestly, it's like such a game changer once you have it all fully worked up compared to like it as a normal. I'm also with this build because I'm running wells, elemental wells. It's interesting because you wouldn't think that you would generate enough, but you do definitely. There it is. So yeah, having Sun Warrior active actually makes this so crazy. The range on it normally is not very good, but once you add in stats for all and once you add in the different perks, it's just so much better. So, hey, chill. Sun Warrior is actually great. I love it. I think it's underrated. Not underrated, but not used enough in PvE. Whereas I know a lot of people really dig it in PvP. One of the keys here that I think people often find is that they don't focus enough on. They try to run through as fast as possible instead of just killing everything. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to rush in this. You have plenty of time, and it's fairly easy to do. And 100k is hard because you have to kill everything, and you got to make sure your teammates aren't just rushing through the whole thing. So make sure you kill every single enemy you can in order to try to get this done. 100k on this level is actually doable on pretty much every strike. Some of them need a little bit of a, not cheese method, but they need you to do some things that are like outside of just basically running through the strike. So it does change things up quite a bit when you're trying to get that 100k. And I know not everybody goes for it, but I always do, just because one, you get an extra pinnacle, but also because it's just nice to get that 100k when you're working with randoms it feels good because it kind of shows not only that it can be done, but also how successful you can do it with a squad. If you have a coordinated team, obviously it makes it much easier. You can do it on harder levels, but even on the hero with matchmaking, it's crazy how doable it actually is. Like, I really haven't used anything but the SMG so far at all, and it's been really nice. Remember the old one? You gotta throw a grenade down there in order to destroy this? In Destiny 1. That was kind of funny. Very important that you kill all champions 100%. If you miss a single champion, there's no shot. So you look at, if you see on the left hand side of the screen, the perks are up all the time. Stats for all, one for all. It's really nice. And I think for a while they were underrated perks, but now people see how good they can be, especially when you're getting in harder content where it's so much harder to defeat base enemies. We're at 47 now. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it, to be honest. So, zigzag. Oh, I'm going to get back here, get a little health back. Just go by, I'll go here. Our dude is dead. Here. The exploder shanks are really all you gotta worry about in that part for sure. Although this guy's having a bit of a hard time. I'll get him back. He got the res. This one especially, you don't need to worry about any kind of time constraints. It's like, as long as you're killing everything, you're fine time-wise. It's not really a long strike compared to something like Light Blade. That one's much longer. And also, the reason I run both Barrier and Overload for this is because of what you just saw. I don't know if either one of these other teammates are running anti-Barrier or anti-Overload for this, and that can make it very frustrating if you are running into anti or Barrier champions that just are regenerating their health all the time and you're not able to put it away. Normally you can actually kill them pretty easy. You don't have to worry about that too much, but sometimes you're gonna want to make sure you get that done. Your teammate died again. Oh, see, easy as you like. This build is very good. Again, once you start going into other content, it works out fantastic. And like, it's funny on this, I don't even need to use anything other than the SMG for 99% of it, but once you get into harder, like Master, Grandmaster, Master Lost Sectors, even sometimes, you definitely are going to want to have the build looking right, because then you can take on all sorts of content. And this build can definitely challenge everything. Arbalest is kind of broken now, that's why they're gonna nerf it, but yeah, I don't think we're gonna do this, unfortunately. We got plenty of time, we just not enough ads, to be honest. And like, you really gotta milk this boss fight if you wanna get 20k or whatever we're missing. I don't think there's any oh, I missed my first shot. There's no champions in here, unfortunately. That's the other nice thing about some of the other strikes. Champions at the end can boost your score. I went to go cast that and I was it already popped for me. Yeah, so you combine stats for all, one for all, and Sun Warrior. So good. So crazy good. Wait, why does that shank give me 0 points? Hello? That was weird. I'm not gonna do any damage. See if we can get a couple more adds to spawn. They're all giving me 0 though, so kind of useless. Unfortunate. Did not get the full 100k, but nice little easy hero strike. No problem at all. And yeah, so basically, like I said at the beginning, bottom tree, Solar Titan. We got Arbalist, Title. I got stats for a 1 for all, which is a good combo. I also have minor spec on this. You can also throw on backup mag if you want to. I think that works really well. Reads Regret with Vorpal. We got Lorelei, and then we've got Wells that I'm running. I also have on Inferno Whip just in case I need Unstoppable, but that wasn't in this one. Basically, I can take on any champions. I can take on any types of shields with Arbalist. We've got a combination of Solar and Void. It works out really well. I've also running decent stats, but not the best for this build because I just kind of threw it together on some armor that I had. So you can make this build even better if you want to. But overall, I hope you enjoyed the video. My name is JoPaWrites, and like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more Destiny 2 content from me. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch y'all later.